Mrs Hillary Clinton, the Secretary of State, American leading politicians, world leaders and parties. My name is هوشنگ رادخو, the leader of انجمن پادشاهی ایران, the Assembly for Restoring the Monarchy in Iran, which is not affiliated to the exterminated Pahlavi dynasty. Our number one agenda is overthrowing the Islamic regime in Iran. We are representing the true Iranian folk with the true Iranian values and philosophy like honesty, good thoughts, good words, and good deed. According to the first Charter of Human Rights of Cyrus the Great, we respect every religion, freedom, and rights. Due to laws and rules of the Achaemenids, we have been the first social wellness-oriented nation in the world. According to the inscriptions, we Iranians are related to the Western people and also had very close relationship to Europeans. The world in the time of Iranian empires was very peaceful, and also the existence of and the rights of the nations were respected. Since we have been civilized and considerate nation and not aggressor, we have been always the target of invaders and aggressors. We have been the pioneer of freedom and justice in the world. Our kingdom was based on humanism and respect. The king was servant and supporter of the people. Arab invasion, which ended with almost extermination of our nation, with Islam manifest plundering, rape, and massacre of soldiers and maids. The Arab massacre and invasion happened under European impartiality and silence. With Iranian money, Arabs attacked Europe and spread their fire and blood, rape and killing. After almost 200 years, Arabs, in order to get support, moved the Turk tribes from beyond the China Wall to Iran and later on to Europe. The Turk fanaticism and Ottoman's empire was the result of this migration, and the history is aware of their action in Europe. The next invasion was Mongol attack, fire, blood, and malignancy. The next disaster was invasion of Tatars. They built their jurisdiction 500 years ago in Iran and were exterminated by Afghans. Afghans did not last for a long time in central Iran and merged in the Turk rulership Afsharis. The Turk Afsharis did not also last for a long time. The next disaster was Turk Qajar rulership. They passed half of Iran to Russians. The last and by Arabs exterminated dynasty was Pahlavi dynasty with Turk government and bureaucracy. I would like to let the world leaders and politicians know that with the ongoing politic and the presence of different, not originally Iranian tribes and their self-interest, the native Iranians never got the opportunity to stand up for their rights and values. Education and wealth was an exclusive right of invader tribes. Only in a short period of time in Pahlavi dynasty, average Iranian could reach some education and wealth. The last 31 years in exile is a very obvious proof that these tribes, because of their historical animosity, are not able to unite. Iran is a not united nations country. انجمن پادشاهی ایران, based on humanism and historical laws and rules, in order, is able to unite these tribes with the host and native Iranian, the founders of honesty and goodness, and build a united nations in Iran and end the historical animosity in this country. The extermination of Pahlavi dynasty was, as a matter of fact, the end of Mongol, Tatar, and Turk dominations. The Arab took over the country after almost 700 years again. I give the world a point to think and remember the Arabs' invasion in Iran 1400 years ago. The malignancy is going to flow again to the world if the true Iranians do not stop them. It is an opportunity for us to take over our role in freedom and human rights again and end the most terrible regime in the world. انجمن پادشاهی ایران has a written manifest which completely matches the Iranian specifications. We are going to educate the people and rebuild the national morale and awareness. We are going to teach our people the human dignity and rights. We are going to cancel the Islamic Army and Sepah Pastaran. They need to learn production instead of destruction. Basij militia is going to send home and observed. We are going to reorganize and rebuild the Iranian Kingdom Army in the way it was in Shah time. Mrs Hillary Clinton. In last 1400 years, we never had a chance and tools to stand up for our rights and values. I have an army of peace, honesty, and love ready to bloom. Since the United States of America, the pioneer of democracy and freedom, has blocked the Pastaran leadership money in the world, we, the Assembly for Restoring the Monarchy in Iran, the inheritors of Iranian culture and values in behalf of our nation, claim this money, which has been taken away from my people with gunpowder and executions, to organize and mobilize my people and overthrow the most serious threat for peace and humans. The acceptance of Islamic Republic in Iran is disrespect of human dignity, and we are all responsible. I have a solution to the word stress. I have the ability to build a union in the region to end the aggression and eventually a world war. We stay between Russians and Western countries. We need a television and a shortwave radio and a budget to organize and mobilize my people. انجمن پادشاهی ایران، هوشنگ رادخو.